Hey everybody, we are here at Gray Oaks Country Club in Naples, Florida. We're playing the Palm course and we're in the middle of the afternoon, so it should be pretty quiet out here today. And gonna get some good footage and kind of show you around the golf course and hopefully play some good golf. So the first hole looking at right now, pretty short, easy par 4, 350 yards from the back tees. And it's got a nice little front drop here next to the tee box. I'll let you take a look at it. Course looks absolutely gorgeous. Good shot to start with. Just went with a 3-iron. Got it in the middle of the fairway here. Looks like we got about maybe 130 yards to a back pin. This is a stunning par 3, 178 yards. Way up high off this back tee, perched up directly into the wind. Tough shot. Yeah, number 2 is a beautiful par 3. That was awesome. Any greens out here are just absolutely perfect. So number 3, beautiful short par 4, big landing area. Just gonna go with a 3-iron off this tee, get it in play, and try to wedge it close if we can. It's playing straight downwind. Yeah, number 5 looks a little tricky. You can't tell what's over the ridge out there in the fairway. It's only 400 yards, 398, but playing directly into the wind. Took driver down the left, just a little chippy driver with a cut. Just hit it perfect. See where it ended up. Hopefully there's no water over that ridge out there. Short hole, but playing into the wind, you still got to go a driver, 3-wood probably. So yeah, it looks like you're okay with driver here. Fairway runs around. The water does on that right side cut in a little bit, but that's not reachable. Yeah, I'm sitting here about 100 out, so that went about 290, 300, even into the wind. I kept it really low, and these fairways are firm, so it ran out. So very nice to make that birdie, especially standing on that tee box, not knowing what was over the ridge. It's kind of a daunting tee shot, and then to walk away with birdie is a big plus. And especially my start wasn't so good with a bogey, just a real sloppy but safe par on 4. Didn't get much video. I was kind of getting pushed to the living room. So yeah, tough par 3. 178 back into a very stiff breeze. This breeze is pretty sustained right now at least 15 miles an hour, maybe more. So yeah, I got to cover, the bulkhead, or maybe cut it in there from that left side, which, oh, it's a pretty big green. So I think you got options because that pin's probably in the middle. Oh, be good, baby. Man, I hit that right at the flag, but hit 5-iron, just try to float it. It's normally like 205 for me, so I tried to kind of float that up into that breeze, but ended up being long. I think it's on the green though, just a long putt from the back edge. So let's take a look, see if we can, probably need to just try and 2-putt this one, we'll see. All right, so we got a par 4, 420 yards, water right. There's a bunker easily carry from here, but there's one out there about 300 to the front, which I will get to as firm as these fairways are, and the wind's helping a little bit. So I think I'm gonna try to just hit a little easy cut out there. Hopefully skirt to the right of that last bunker you see right there. These greens are super firm. I mean, every iron shot's going to the back of the green, especially coming out of the rough, of course, but just unbelievable. So pretty. Check this out. Just does not get any better than that. So I found the water on the right. I thought it was going to stay up, but it just kicked in there. But I dropped, hit a decent iron shot, but like I said, went to the back of the green, 2-putted for bogey after my penalty, of course. So yeah, now we're down to a par 5, number 8. Let's take a look. Definitely not sure what this one does, but feels like straight away off the tee and then peels off to the right around the water that's way out there. That's my guess. No yardage book out here. We're just winging it. Well, I definitely guessed wrong. I just smoked it right down the middle and it went all the way through the fairway on the fly. So, not sure where we're going here. We're going right or left, that's for sure. But yeah, can't complain with a good swing. All right, so not bad. I actually just barely went through the fairway. So the tee was back there, and I thought I went right down the middle, but just ran through. The hole actually goes left. You can see how it wraps around that water, and then of course too far is that water, which I'm guessing is 325 off the tee or something, maybe a little more, because I hit that pretty good. Should be about 300, but I hit that one. See what we got yardage wise, see if we can actually poke one on for Schmeagle. We got 257 to that pin. It looks like room right, doesn't look very inviting left. I don't know where those bushes are right of the green in relation to the green itself, so I'm thinking a draw into this flag is obviously the play, so let's give it a shot. 257 with 3-wood, wind out of the left and slightly hurting. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, I give you a view of what the green looks like. So yeah, left Left wasn't good. There's a bunker that's kind of protecting you from some water, but definitely not an easy pitch from over there. So playing a draw in from the right was a good idea. And as you can see, I did catch enough of that 3-wood to get it on the front of the green there. All right, so we got us an eagle putt. 2 good shots. This is about 40 feet straight up the hill. Oh yeah, now this is cool. Here's that left side I said that was pretty bad, but you got a bunker that catches you. Look how they got all those palm trees kind of mounded up with the sand. That is really, really cool. That goes all the way around the left side and around the back left of the green. It's kind of nice, I guess. You know, you got something to protect you going long. Oh, putter. Yeah, tough 3-putt. I 3-putted a couple holes before that too. But man, I'm leaving myself, 40-foot putts. It's just opening the door for that to happen. All right, we're just 2 over. Just a great birdie chance there. So just have to hang in there, hopefully catch a birdie the old-fashioned way. Now, I like the look of this hole, number 9, 436-yard par 4. I mean, it feels pretty open. Got a couple trees there that kind of gives you an alleyway. It looks like it's moving left out there. All I can think of here is just setting up down the right side and playing a nice draw. Looks wonderful. I think this is kind of a grip and rivet hole. Oh yeah, that was nice. Ended up in a great spot here. You can see the hole we got out in front of us. 120 yards. Zoom in a little bit and let you see that. Got to stick this one close, wind's helping. Oh, should have just hit the 58 and skip it up there. 52 was too much, even though I tried to just barely hit it. I'm in trouble now. Oh my gosh, boys, this course is so nice. All right, so we finished the front. Pretty bad bogey from 120 yards. Actually hit it over the green in the mulch. Hit a decent chip out of there, but it ran to about 18 feet, made bogey, so that's a 39. I mean, I didn't really hit it great, but left a few out there, 3-putting, of course. But yeah, I can make 3 birdies maybe on this side, put up a good round. So let's take a look at number 10. All right, number 10, it's like a short par 4, kind of a target fairway out there. Let's take a look at the card. Definitely bulkhead in front of that green, so that fairway must run out. Looks like it's only 349 yards, so I'm guessing I just hit a 4-iron out there. Let me try that. Yeah, 4-iron was a perfect choice. Yeah, because that water does cut in. And yeah, 3-iron would have been a little bit too close, I think. So yeah, you definitely want to lay up here something like, 220 off the tee at the most. Oh gosh, that shot had to have been a foot from perfect. We'll have to see when we get up there, but it's in between clubs, so I tried to hit this like high floater with my 52, take a lot off of it. And the pin's tucked over a little mound. I landed at the top of that mound and pulled it back off the green. So let's take a look. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Gosh, look at that. Pin's tucked over this knob. And I landed, where'd I land? Too bad. What was that? Oh, how does it hit the pin like that and just stop dead? Oh, boy, that would have been helpful. That would have been helpful. All right, I'd have been happy with a par from there anyway. That was very tough off the fringe up that slope. All right, what do we have here? Par 4. I remember this hole. I hit my drive on number 4 in this fairway, so it seems familiar. It's pretty straight away. I think it just kind of bleeds off to the right out there around that waist area. The ball is just going so far. I mean, I smoked that, but the ball bounced 15 feet in the air when it landed. So it just rolls forever. Should have a short iron in. Of course, now that I look at it, probably should have cut more off. So I probably ran through the fairway. We'll see. Oh boy, it's cutting it close. Yeah, so if the wind is helping, definitely you got to stay right. There's some water over here. Boy, I did not have another inch to spare. That is straight downhill on the other side of my ball. That's crazy. All right, so we got 124. It looks like there's a couple of tiers on this green. Kind of see the shading of it out there. 124 back into the wind. That was no bueno. I mean, you saw that. Hopefully you could tell from that camera angle, but the ball was way above my feet, so I switched back to a pitching wedge and hooked it so bad. All right, so I'm long left. Plenty of green, but there is a huge tier in the green right there, just like we saw. So I'm gonna have to play it way up high and then let it come down that slope right there. This be a good view for you. Oh, another bogey. Bummer. Yeah, made too many of them today. Either by 3-putt or with a wedge in my hand. But yeah, it definitely was a tough lie on my second shot. So I'm 4 over. But I mean, just get some birdies, feel better. But let me show you this par 3. It looks a little dicey. All right, so number 12 from the back tees. Really doesn't look like there's much room around this green. I'll zoom in so you can kind of see. There's the pin. Bunker short, bunker long. Looks like there's a hazard right, a hazard left. So we just got to hit this green, you know? Let's get our number, put a good swing on it. Pretty tough. I hit the edge of the green and it just bounced and kicked and rolled and ended up down there, which is nasty, but try to play it like a bunker shot. All right, so I took a drop. There's too many rocks in there to try that shot. So at least I got up and down for bogey, but that's 2 in a row. 5 over now. Not liking that. Got a tough par 4 coming up, looks like, so let's take a look at it. 428 yards. water all along the left, and it doesn't look like there's much of a bailout on the right either. So it's got to step it up, hit a good tee shot here. I'm thinking right over that bunker is probably a good line. So let's take a whack at the driver. I kind of missed it right, which is better than left. But I don't know how much room I have there. I mean, it bounced 3 or 4 times, so probably okay. All right, so not bad. I did use all of the right side. There wasn't much room left over here, as you can see. So, yeah, it looks like, man, these greens just look like pool tables. They're all elevated. Looks like an infinity green on every one of them. All right, so I got 160 into the wind, right to left. I'm gonna hit just a soft 8 and just hope it lands soft. I need a birdie putt. Oh, I thought that was well struck. It was drawing right into the flag, but the wind caught too much of it. Just worried about going long and end up short. It's been a tough day with the approach shots, that's for sure. Just have not gotten anything close. And you know, only really one shot I've gotten close. I did make it. And the only other birdie chance, I guess, was the eagle putt that I 3-putted. So trying to hang in there at 5 over, considering I'm having to get up and down from everywhere. Just really need to get this up and down out of the sand trap, and then you know, try to take advantage on some birdies coming in. Feels great to save that par. I mean, I don't get a chance to work on bunker play very often. Okay, we got 191 on this par 3, number 14. And I have bogeyed every single par 3. And this is a long one, but the pin is up front there. As firm as these greens are, it's just every one of them are tough to hold an iron shot on. If y'all got any tour baladas like circa 1999, that would really help out here. I mean, 191, I go with really smooth 7. I just want to land it on the front, let it run out. It flies pin high, runs through the green. I mean, just difficult. Fun. And this is obviously nice too, every 6 holes or so. Get yourself hydrated. As you can see, I mean, I pitch pin high. Look at that. Right there, pin high. And rolls up there. Not terrible, but this is like severely uphill. It's just amazing to land there and run up the hill with a well-struck 7-iron. This shows. So we got very downhill and then left to right. So, I mean, really, this is a makeable putt, about 20 feet. Wow, I can't believe that putt does not break more. It's a big slope. But a 3 on a 191 yard par 3, pretty good. I'll take it. But we need some birdies. Getting tired too. It's late in the afternoon. I had a beach day this morning with the family, so running out of gas. All right, so we got a par 5 here, 531. I gotta make a birdie here. I gotta hit a good drive. Let's take a look at it. Definitely wraps around this water. And we got some short little trees out there, and those are about 300. So I think you can just kind of whack it right at them and try to draw it off of them. But if you go straight, you're not gonna be in any trouble. So try to cut as much of this as I possibly can. All right, so I got myself into some trouble here, for sure. So those trees are about 300, and the water is about 301.5 yards. So yeah, birdie opportunity is definitely reduced. So I got two options. I can go risky through there, play a big hook. It really shouldn't be too difficult to do. It has to hook. Probably what I'll do. Otherwise, I got to go over here, and then I'll still have over 200 to a very tough green. So let's give this risky one a try. All right, that should be money. I just couldn't see where it ended up. I don't know if it went through the fairway, but we'll see. All right, so we did. We went through. We're in this collection area, and it's like we got about 83 yards. So wish me luck. I mean, a good shot here, still good birdie chance, but it's gonna be very tough. All right, I'm pleased with that. I thought I actually hit it too hard. It just came out of there hot. I clipped it very, very nice. But it did end up close to pin high, just left of the flag. So got a good birdie chance. Maybe 25 feet. Gotta make one. Yeah, pretty solid actually. Inside 20 feet. Downhiller. All right, so 16 looks like a pretty short par 4, and it moves left. Looks like you got a lot of runoff on the right. You really got to hit something 200, maybe 220. Just keep it in play and try to wedge it on, because I don't know what that run. Oh, just picked the wrong club. Just a little bit left and just didn't carry past this slope. So now I got, another wedge that the ball's way above my feet. Oh, frustrating. Was right at it, just didn't catch all of it. Trying to land it on the front, out of the rough because of how firm it is, and just didn't carry the bunker. Okay, so another bogey. It's a tough one. Never was in position though, so So we're on 17 now. Let's take a look at it. It's like it's a long par 5. Very difficult to reach into. I think it's 581. So let's see what it actually plays from the back. Wind's out of the left. I think it's hurting a little bit, but I'm going to enjoy this shade for just a minute before I walk up there. Look at this beautiful hole. Wow, it looks awesome. Yeah, looks like there's water right. Kind of cuts back into a waste area on the right when it pinches in. So you just got to grip one and rip one right down the middle. Well, I tell you, I am getting tired. It has been a long day. I've been in the sun, I feel like, all day. Got to the beach this morning about 9:45, and then 2:37 tee time. So this is such a good spot here in the shade. I'll take just a minute before I take off. I hit a good tee shot, just I think leaked enough right to bounce and kick and roll into that waist area, but we'll see. All right, so it turned out pretty good. I didn't quite get to where it pinched in, which is good, and I only got 240 in. So the tee played one marker up this time, so I'm sure it played somewhere in the 550 range, I'm guessing. But pins on the left, again, green's kind of perched up. So it's gonna take a pretty good shot for this to be on the putting surface for sure. I mean, there's so much mounding and the greens are so firm and fast. It's going to take a well-executed shot anyway. So let's see. Wow, that was a well-struck 3 hybrid. It landed on and actually landed pretty close to the flag, but I'm fairly certain it ran through the green. But I am very happy with that shot for sure. Felt nice. Well, I take that back. We got a real nice look at Eagle. That thing held the green very nicely. Looks like maybe 12 feet at the most. Trying to see where I landed. Yeah, landed around here on the front. It held pretty well. All right. Let's roll one in, get a couple back. That'll be huge. Oh, that is disappointing. So, we got one back. I think we're at 5 over. Maybe we can birdie the last for 76. I'll take that. All right, interesting finishing hole. 388 yard par 4. There's water right, water left, but pretty expansive fairway. All right, so I went with 3 iron, and I made birdie hitting 3 iron gap wedge. Give it a shot. Right in the middle of the fairway. Yeah, definitely made the right choice. There is nothing good over those bunkers. I mean, right over those bunkers, it just runs out into water, and it all pinches in and around. The fairway runs out. I mean, you can hit driver, but you only got a 20-yard fairway up there. So 3 iron. Looks like I'm gonna have about 130 yards. It's gonna be perfect. Good, baby. I am in shock. I just hit the most gorgeous pitching wedge from 139, floated it up there. I mean, it's plenty of club. Lands on the green, sucks back, and trickles and trickles, and stops on the bulkhead, and then drips off the bulkhead. At least I think. It's so sad. I'm gonna cry. So very disappointing bogey after my drop. Tough day today. Certainly didn't have my best stuff, but man, I felt like I hit a lot of good shots that did not end up on the green. And then, you know, didn't capitalize on a few three putts. Just didn't have a lot of birdie putts today. So, but Gray Oaks Country Club, holy cow. You got to play. Just wonderful. It's got turf this nice, and I will definitely be back here again. So 78 today. I mean, course rating's like 75. So I mean, I'm a 2 handicap. I mean, not terribly off my handicap, I guess, but I feel like I left a few out. That's all. But hey, I enjoyed it. It's fun. Ready to go relax now.